each esteemed individual present in this distinguished gathering today. We have assembled here with a shared purpose to protect our children from all kinds of harm. The government of Pakistan remains resolutely devoted to the protection and well-being of our cherished children. We comprehend that our obligations extend beyond the realm of mere legislation and policies. It is imperative for all stakeholders within our society to actively contribute to this noble cause. The government's unwavering commitment to safeguarding our children from all forms of harm, including abuse, violence, homelessness, and abduction, remains steadfast. We fully recognize the immense responsibility entrusted upon us to ensure the safety and well-being of every child within our nation. This responsibility is one that we approach with utmost gravity and acknowledge that it necessitates the collective effort of all stakeholders involved. Our commitment to the protection of our children stems from our profound understanding that they are the torchbearers of our nation's future. Today, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Ministry of Human Rights and the Zainab Alert Response and Recovery Agency, ZARA, for their unwavering commitment and tireless endeavors in spearheading this pivotal initiative. I'm confident that this initiative will serve as an impregnable fortress safeguarding the precious children of Pakistan. The timely issuance of alerts pertaining to missing and abducted children will undoubtedly facilitate our dedicated law enforcement agencies in their relentless pursuit to swiftly recover these innocent souls. On this momentous day, we firmly believe that every child deserves a nurturing environment, access to quality education, health care, and the opportunity to develop their full potential. The government of Pakistan remains steadfast in its dedication to upholding the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child, ensuring that the rights and well-being of our children are safeguarded at all times. By empowering our children and advocating for their rights, we are building a stronger and more equitable society where every child can thrive and contribute meaningfully to the progress of our nation. Thank you, distinguished guests, for your unwavering support and unwavering commitment to this noble cause. Well, along with this, which I had to narrate what was written, and it is one of the official commitments that you are supposed to do and say things in that role. But when I was thinking about this Universal Child's Day, the children of Gaza was coming to my mind. And the children of Gaza were coming to my mind, not intact children, not protected children. The children who have lost somewhere arms, somewhere legs, somewhere they have lost their heads, the corpses are left. And I'm just wondering what and how should we name them and name ourselves, that how we are witnessing to this children's Holocaust. I would term it as a child's Holocaust in that strip of Gaza by one of the powers which feels it's strong. Yes, the state of Israel has some military might on the basis of which it feels it's very strong. But every moment, every hour, they are proving to be dwarfs. They're minions. They're minions because of their conduct. The professional militaries fight professional soldiers. The professional militaries do not kill unarmed children. I've been repeatedly saying this, that in recorded history, on the advent of the birth of Moses alayhi salam, 'Musa 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 alay Reportedly, the children of Bani Israel were killed by the order of pharaohs. And ironically, the people who claim to be the followers of Moses, after 2 millennia, they are following the footsteps of pharaohs rather than Moses. And that killing, senseless killing, is one of the biggest challenge, be it the Convention of Children Rights, Human Rights, Women Rights. You just multiply it with all the adjective and the nouns of all the rights. I think so United Nations is losing its sense of purpose. I think so the international community is losing its sense of calling itself responsible nations and governments. This appalling and atrocious act has to end. I would repeat it again, this children's Holocaust has to stop, and it has to stop now. The heart of not just Muslims. Let me convey this. Yes, we are not apologetic about our identity as Muslim. We are Muslims. We are Muslims, and this is a pride which we take for last 1400 years. We are the continuation and the conclusion of Abrahamic faith. But whatever is happening in Gaza is beyond religion. Any decent human being, and the latest figure gives us that there are around 8 billion. Probably you can't even find genuinely thousands of people amongst these 8 billion who could defend such a defenseless act. So the majority of mankind is on other side. From diversified faith, from the diversified background, everyone, men, women, children, elderly, young, are condemning this brutal act, and it should remind us that on this Children's Day, those children of Gaza, we are honestly ashamed of you. I can't look into the eyes of my own son. I feel helpless. I feel helpless because there are implications when we think to respond to such challenges. But let me remind anyone and everyone who's listening to this, these gory images in this age and time of new technology, this is no more a written history. They should not forget. Now it has turned itself into pictorial history. These images would be reproduced, bring back to life after not just a century, rather even a millennia. It would be part of the collective memory of people of different identity groups, and it would lead for the conflict of the future causes of the future conflict. It will not resolve the conflict. It is given birth and giving birth to many more. Probably people are not responding now. Who can guarantee that this behavior will not radicalize within a decade, 2, 3, 5 century? Nobody can. All we pray, and we are trying, along with our global partners on the platform of OIC and others, to raise and pressurize the Western Hemisphere, led by particularly United States of America, that some sort of rationalization happens, some sort of sanity prevails, and immediately this war should come to an end, and the cessation of violence is an immediate target. This is not justice. This is a just immediate need and requirement. We are not saying that justice would establish when they would have a ceasefire. No, not at all. And the creation of a human corridor is a prerequisite where the children, like our own children, would probably have a chance where they may come back to life. They're vulnerable, their life is at stake, the injured, women, elderly, everyone. It is simply a genocide happening around us. And we have to raise our voice, we have to play a role, whatever we can in our own capacity, be at the governmental level or a societal level, and try and translate that this should come to an end. I thank you all for giving me this opportunity.